I don't even know if I'm going to post this video because now it's just kind of, I don't know, man. I'm in a weird place about content creation because I don't even want to create content anymore, bro. I don't even want to like plan out stuff and try to make it look all pretty. I just want to do what makes sense to me. I just want to be free. I just want to talk. I just want to express, and I don't want people to be able to expect what I'm going to do next because I just want to get up every day and think, well, what I want to do today. I don't even want people to expect me to post a video every week because maybe I don't feel like posting a video this week. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to live my life. I don't want to center my life around any one thing. I want to explore this life. I want to have disciplines. I want to have things that I enjoy, but I don't want to feel limited by anything that I love. I just want to live my life, bro. I just want to live. And this world, man, this world, it's so corrupt. It's so anti-human. This world tells you got to find one thing that you're good at, and you got to just focus on that thing, and you got to define yourself by that thing. And if you try to change, it's like the world will try to beat you down. No, go back to doing that thing that we like you doing, or go back to doing the thing that makes you the money, or go back to, and it's like, bro, like, why can't I just be human? Why can't I allow myself to go through the motions? Why can't I change? And change my mind and change back my mind and then change my mind again and figure this out. Why can't I have space to just figure it out? You know, like this world, I'm seeing now, I understand now, like how limiting and destructive this world is, how much this world just like, it gets into your head, bro. It gets into your head. And that's really where I think where it starts is that they get into your head. And they make you believe things that aren't true, things about yourself. They introduce doubt to you. And they introduce fear to you. And they introduce rules to you. And they introduce things that appear to be good, but they're not good. I know so many people who love God and serve God, but they're living like slaves, you know? And I can't knock anybody. I think everybody should, again, do what makes sense to them. If you like going to church, go to church. I will never again tell a person, oh, you need to come up out of church, man. You need to be free from that. Because no, go where you feel at home. Do what makes sense to you. Go where you are happy. If that's church, if that's a mosque, if that's the hilltops, if that's nature, if that's being around friends, if that's the bar, like go where you can actually find just your own peace, your own happiness, because that I think is where you'll connect to God. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do with their lives because I don't want anybody telling me what to do with my life. But I'm just saying, bro, that it's okay for you to find your way. It's okay for you to try things and find what makes sense to you because nobody was created the same. God did not create robots. He did not create all of us to go to one place to find happiness. Some people are connected to water. They go to the beach and they're fulfilled. I like the water. I don't love it. Me, I like the mountains. I like to be around trees. You know what I mean? I like to be in this type of environment. This is my peace. Other people, bro, they love cold. They love to go in the freaking alpacans, whatever the coldest mountain is. They love to go up there, snowboard, ice cold baths. Never in my life. I do not, bro, there's nothing in my soul that can convince me that I was not made to be a tropical man. I do not understand people who enjoy the cold. I'm not even going to go into how much I dislike the cold, but the point being, God designed us with different components and different pieces, right? We're all just like his little fun creations and toys. And I feel like we do the artist such a disservice when he paints something so unique and so beautiful, and then we come into this world and we let this world convince us that we need to take off all the uniqueness that our creator gave us and conform ourselves to a pattern that everybody else is doing or that some system tells you that you need to do. So we all need to look the same and talk the same or believe the same thing or have the same perspective on everything. I don't think we were made that way. The human mind in itself is something so unique in that every person, we could all sit here. And if I tell you, if I go in front of a classroom and I say, draw a horse, I'm telling everybody to do one thing. And I promise you, every single horse will look different. And the creator made it that way. If he wanted it to be a way where when I say horse, everybody gets the same picture and the same colors and the same ideas and everybody has the same level of skill and draws it in the same way, he would have made it that way. But he didn't. He made all of us to interpret things differently. And that's the beauty of life. And I think that's the trick is that this world has convinced us to take our differences and see them as reasons for conflict. when really our differences are opportunities for beauty. Like, if I look at the world one way and I spend my entire life looking at the world one way, this is my perspective that God has given me, the gift of my own perspective that no one else has. Then I meet somebody else with a different perspective. The more I could have spent 100 years exploring the world and finding so much beauty and contentment and happiness and joy and peace and just beauty in the world. And then I meet this person and we can literally go to every place I've been and they'll show me a whole new world, a whole new perspective. Now multiply that by millions and billions of human beings. We can infinitely discover the beauty of life because everybody has been given a different piece of infinity. Everybody has been given a different perspective. And if we would share that, we would realize this is infinity. This is how we explore limitless existence and potential and beauty, by accepting each other and allowing for each other to have different perspectives and sharing with each other, not conflicting, not telling people you need to think like I think or condemning people for the way they see things, but actually sharing. I don't know if this is what people call the Matrix. I think it is, but I'm realizing this is what I understand to be the Matrix, man. It's like we are missing out on so much of the essence of life. We have been robbed of so much of the essence of life because of beliefs and ideas that have been put into our heads. And that's a crazy part, because we started off perfect. Babies come into, from what I understand, I mean, I don't know, but from what I've observed, it's like children, they come into this world perfect. They come into this world with just optimism and love and openness and curiosity, and they'll talk to anybody. And it doesn't mean that they have to agree with everybody either, but they'll talk to anybody. They'll hear what people have to say. And then they'll be like, oh, I don't agree with that, you know? But like, they don't do it in a sense of condemnation. They don't do it in a sense of arguing. Not naturally, not until they learn that. They do it in a sense of like, we're just sharing. And even if we disagree, at the end of the day, we're going to still play on that playground. You know what I mean? Like we can still enjoy space. Or even if we don't agree, it doesn't mean that I have to hate you. Like, I'm just over here doing my thing and I'm gonna let you go over there and do your thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's also allowed for us to be different. It's also allowed for us not to be close. Not everybody has to be your best friend. But at the end of the day, it's like there's no hatred underneath it. There's no prejudice. There's no I'm over here and I don't like him over there because it's still just love. And it boggles me that we started with this. It's not like we have to find something that we don't know. We all started with this. So it's really just returning to that first love. It's returning to our beginning. I think that's why God says he doesn't have to do anything new. He just has to restore you to what you already were, to what's already inside of you. Everything you need to know about life, it's already inside of you. Everything outside of you is just an expression. Somebody wrote a book or made a movie or whatever, but all of that's come from the inside. And if all of us are connected to the same thing, then every truth in this life is already inside of us. And what's outside of you is to help you understand what's inside of you, but it's already there. We already have it. That's why I'm so adamant of just like freeing myself and just tapping back into myself, just being me again. You know? I just want to be me again.